most Muslims are peaceful, I want you to meet them. And they'll say, well, those Muslims obviously don't understand their own religion. What? They don't understand their own religion? What are you trying to do? It's crazy. Peaceful Muslims come to you. What are you doing kicking them away? What are you doing shunning peaceful Muslims? You should be embracing them. If you're attacking peaceful Muslims, you're sick. You are a terrorist and you are breeding terror on this planet because you're trying to drive peaceful Muslims away from peaceful Islam. That's crazy. And you tell them they don't know about their religion? How is it they're able to read the Quran front to back multiple times and still be loving and peaceful? You're telling me Muslims don't know their religion. Do you know Christianity? Do you know how many animals Noah brought on his ark? They came in groups of twos, right? The ones that God deemed as clean came in pairs of twos. The ones that God deemed as unclean animals came in groups of sevens because there was an altar on the ark where burnt offerings, sacrifices were made to God. That's not a practice we practice today. Matter of fact, the only practice I can think that we really practice collectively as a society here in America is Christmas. And that's got nothing to do with what it has to do with. Christmas was Jesus' birthday. But that's not what we celebrate. Make no mistake, America today is still a Christian nation. Banks and government offices are still closed on Sundays to celebrate the Christian Sabbath. Happy birthday, Jesus is seldom heard in America, where we are more inclined to hear the ringing of the cash register as we pray to the mighty, well, formerly mighty dollar. I interviewed 100 Christian second graders regarding the difference between right and wrong. When asked why we should be good, a whopping 74 students said they needed to behave in order to stay in good graces with Santa Claus and to get presents on Christmas. Only 11 children polled thought that their good behavior was the Christian thing to do and that that was the message of Jesus Christ. 7 of the 100 Christian children interviewed turned out to be Jewish children who thought taking the survey itself would have yielded them a prize. There were 12 students who refused to answer these questions without an attorney present. And there was one lone child who believed that Jesus Christ was one of Santa's elves. If you're good at math, you may have noticed that we received 104 responses from only 100 children. If these numbers don't add up to you, perhaps you're not looking deep enough. We brought the results of this survey to Rome. The Pope himself, upon reading the results of this survey, issued an official decree declaring Judas a fair weather friend. That seemed a little obscure. I wrote that as a little comedy bit I was going to do. I didn't interview any kids. But the reality is that the American non-Muslim society, collectively, we really don't know Christianity. Even though most of us are Christians, most of us really don't fully understand Christianity, and we haven't read our book. So to say that somehow the Muslims are going to go back sometime, these peaceful Muslims are going to somehow discover the reality of their faith and they're going to become evil. That's crazy. If you're attacking peaceful people of any faith or lack of faith, you are a terrorist. Because that's what it breeds. It breeds terror in this world.